What is it they say? We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. I said we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I can see the chat going wild. Lee, what are we, mate? Lee, what are we? What are we? I mean, what a fantastic victory from West Ham. It is the highlights, match day highlight show. Is the review. We will go through the game. We will dissect the game a little bit. Hopefully we'll have a couple of guests coming on throughout the evening. But what a victory. 3 wins out of 3. Top in the table with 9 points. All the teams behind us currently sitting on 3 points. I'm just uploading an image right now so you all can see what we will see. Let me just find it for you there. Current standings in the Europa League, Group H. West Ham have played 3, won 3, drew none, lost none, points 9. But let's bring our first guest in of the DJ.
Yeah! I'm just going to put my light on. Oh, it's all... Yes!
How are you feeling, mate?
What a game. What a game,
Loving
what a
life.
crowd. Loving life, man. Loving life.
Mate, I've just brought up the image there showing everyone the current league table of Group H. West Ham are on 100% record and not conceded a goal in the Europa League. Russ.
Mental, isn't it? It's just mental.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the third goal was the one which I think everyone loved, because obviously it's great to get to, obviously Diop scored and Dawson scored, which was good to see, set plays again. But it was the Bowen one, wasn't it? Because he just came in with so much ferocity. And I thought Bowen played a really good game. Everyone played quite well, actually.
Yeah, I actually think, when you dissect the game quite a lot, you actually find that quite a lot of the West Ham team, it was a proper team performance again. Now, listen, looking at the first half in particular, if you think about the first half in particular, it was a topsy-turvy start, really. It was fair play to Genk, though, Russ. Fair play to Genk. I thought they had a good start.
Well, they came out the blocks. I mean, again, you were walking around, you saw them, all their players were, they're reasonably young as well. So they were going around with their phones and taking it all in. And obviously, the light show and, it's always going to gear them up a little bit. So they came out of the blocks really well. I thought it was a really good game. And I thought it was quite funny because
tell me, they put the ball in the back of the net in the 9th minute. What happened in the stadium?
I mean, to be honest, the offside flag went up quite quickly. So, but obviously it was the other side to where the Genk fans were, so they were all celebrating, and then obviously the naturally is West Ham fans, isn't it? Because they're celebrating, and it was like, nah, get down. But there wasn't much trouble, obviously, as at the end of the game. What they did, they put a bigger barrier between the West Ham fans and the Genk fans. So, I know. Hey, what's that? I'm on the channel now. Yeah, brilliant. Oh. Come on the West Ham Network. Come on West Ham Network.
That's what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see. Russ, like I said, West Ham took a while to get into the game, but Genk came out of the blocks. One little player I thought was interesting was Ito, the Japanese international, number 7. Thought he kind of dictated play from the right flank, but he was kind of everywhere, and I think West Ham were struggling to maintain him. They did put the ball in the back of the net, and I think West Ham, even though it was offside, West Ham maybe got a little bit of a fright very quickly early on. And
I mean, obviously you've been doing a preview, obviously the lunchtime show as well. There was lots of confident people thinking we're going to put 3-4 past them, but they turned up and they weren't going to be part of your just turnover willy nilly. They were really up for it. You could tell they were really up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, what did you think of Areola tonight? I thought he had a solid performance, but there was a couple of occasions he was a bit shaky. What do you think?
I don't think it was his best game. There was twice where he came out and didn't claim the ball, but I think that's what you're going to get with Areola. He's that type of sort of Adrian type foreign, it's what's the word? When he's sort of a little bit sort of
excitable,
hit and miss sometimes. Yeah, excitable. Yeah. And I think that's the trouble. We're so used to Fabianski not really being Flapianski anymore. It's a different type of keeper.
Yeah.
He obviously offers us something more from an attacking perspective because he stands a lot further, it seems, out of his box than Fabianski does. So there's always an easier pass back from the defenders rather than just pass it into a hit of head. So
the thing was in the 40th minute, a ball came in over the top. Areola did come out for a wild punch, missed it because he was challenging the 6'7" Onachu, who got there to the ball and the ball curled.
He's big.
Well, I was just he's a big boy, lad, isn't he?
I think you'd never get a time up front with him.
You could actually see that the awkwardness causes opposition teams problems, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you can see his awkwardness. He's not a similar player to Antonio, but he's similar in terms of his awkwardness and his you don't know what he's going to do, his unpredictability, and because he's like that, he I'm not going to lie. I think we struggled a little bit with him in the first. I thought we'd done all right with him. I don't think we struggled, but I thought we'd done all right. But the second half, he never had a chance really, and that's why he was brought off in the end.
There was several times I say that where he had maybe 2 or 3 players on him, trying to, and he's strong. I mean, there was no denying he's a strong lad. He towered over Dawson. What was quite interesting, both of those goals, when Dawson and Diop scored, they both had the run on him. So although he was 6'7". If you don't, because he was almost flat-footed, despite the fact that Dawson and Diop were smaller than him, they were beating him in the air. And that was clearly the game plan. Any time he had the ball, it was Dawson was a perfect foil to sort of come up against him because it was old-school defending. Was he let the ball go and let the man go. Just a little dig there, almost like a proper big man up front versus a defender.
Yeah.
So it was a perfect selection to put Dawson in because he had the wiliness.
But do you know what was perfect though? Literally at the perfect time, just before halftime, we get a corner. And what happens? Creswell whips that ball in, perfect ball in. Who's up there? None other than the machine. I don't know what you call him. What do we call him? What do we call Craig Dawson?
I don't know.
Russ,
but
before he gets to those headers, he must travel about 20 yards. He does about a 20-yard run. He's ridiculous. And he throws his weight, his head, and he puts his head on the line first. He's ridiculous.
It's always the way. We've been waiting all season to do good set pieces. We've scored 3 in essence in 2 games now. 2 this game, and on Sunday as well. So look, it's perfect. He's a great, old school defender who just gets to run on the men. But I quite like the way they were mixing up the corners quite a lot today. There was a few short balls to Deck, who sort of crossed it in from a different angle. Vlasic as well did one. Little pass back from Bowen. It was a really very professional game, but it was nice to get a few goals.
It was definitely professional. It was definitely professional in terms of we got to go out, we got to go and get the job done. The game wasn't the most liveliest world-class game we've ever saw, but that doesn't matter when you're getting performances and victories at the end of the day, sitting top of Group H. We came out in the second half. Russ, it was a bit of the same again, but bang, another set piece, and Diop goes up the end and scores a goal. Fantastic goal from Diop, great header.
That's what I mean, and it's what I said. It breeds, the fact we scored one on Sunday rather, from the set play, and then this one, it's momentum, and then obviously the second goal, and then bang with the third goal with a minute since the last goal. It was crazy.
And that's what I'm saying straight away. Like, I think actually me and my dad were celebrating, and we were celebrating so much, Russ, that we actually missed Bowen's goal live. And we were like, what's going on? We've scored again. And we had to watch a replay of the goal. And it was a great goal for Jared Bowen. That's going to do him the world of good, getting a goal, get on the score sheet, innit?
Yeah, I mean, he had a really good performance. I mean, obviously, he swung and missed at a couple first half, didn't he? Particularly one across the box where he swung and missed, and then Cresswell did an appalling shot as a follow-up. But yeah, he's really in the swing of it, and that goal just really helped him get his confidence going, get his shooting boots all ready for Sunday.
Yeah, he is.
The only fly.
Oh no, I was just going to say.
I was going to say the only.
Here we go, Jared Bowen. When go for it. What was? No, you go for it. You tell me what your only thing was. Go.
Thomas Souček played 90 minutes.
Yeah,
that was the only thing. I thought, after 60 minutes, I would have got him off. I would have got Deck off. I would have got, Bowen off. I'd have got them all off. And he did. He got a few of them off. But Souček played 90.
I agree. I agree with you, Russ. Right, I do agree with you to a certain extent, but there's the guy, like, tonight didn't see a tired performance. Everton, I didn't see a tired performance. So I know we want him fit and ready for the Spurs game, but there must be something in why. I don't know. Something starts to make me think that he's not a player that can get rested, because maybe his muscles can't take it. Because if he is so fit to the level that he is, if he's at the level that he is, maybe he can't rest. Maybe he can't do it. Maybe his legs wouldn't be able to handle the rest. That's the way I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that he needs to move all the times. His Achilles may tighten.
Maybe he's like one of those really, yeah. Maybe just needs he's one of those really old clocks that when you start going, if they stop, they'll speed up.
Yeah, you never know. We don't know. But listen, another player before you head, Russ, Vlasic. What was your thoughts on Vlasic?
Do you know what? I thought he tried bloody hard today. He was always there or thereabouts, and I thought he had a really good game. I honestly did. It's a shame. It would have been great for him to get a goal for his confidence. But I thought he played a really good game. I was really pleased to see him play most of the game. He got a good reception when he came off, and I just thought he needs minutes. He needs minutes in the same way that, Christ, we gave Ben Rama so many minutes before before he became the player that he's become. And I think there's a player there. There's a player there. We spent a lot of money on him, and you can see glimpses of the player I think that we bought. Definitely.
Last thing I want to say to you again before you go, though, we brought on young Daniel Chester's 19 years old, live wire in the midfield, got 7 minutes. Fair play to him. I think his first bit of action, he won the ball back. And actually, in the 7 minutes that he did, he tracked back and won the ball back twice. And fair play to him. It's nice to see, isn't it, bringing the youth onto the park, something that we didn't expect tonight.
It's great. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see the boy Ashby given another couple of minutes. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was great to see. Great reception. We always love a youngster coming on the pitch, making his debut. I think that's the 975th player who's played for West Ham since the 1900s. So, wow, very, very good. Very, very good
Excellent.
to see.
Look at that stat. We've got a new Stato in town.
Move
Russ,
over, Matt.
Russ, I'm going to continue the show. What have we got coming up this week from you?
So, what's it? Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? So Friday we've got our lunchtime show. We've got Have Your Say Friday. We'll do a debrief of this game, and we'll do a little preview for the Spurs game. But I don't want to go too much because that's your bag on Saturday night.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll be doing a player ratings at some point tomorrow as well. So keep your eyes on that. DJ Russie B, I'm going to continue the show. Thank you very much. Go and get yourself home safe and sound, and enjoy the victory. We're 9 points, top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
We are top of the league. Gee, one more win, I think that's it.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Take it easy, Russ. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Take care.
Take it easy. That's cool to have Russ on live from the stadium. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's jump into the chat and see what everyone is saying. I mean, great day, great times to be a West Ham fan. Let's be honest, it really is great times to be a West Ham fan. 6 points clear, no goals conceded, beautiful, and it absolutely is crazy call. Paul Flower is saying, good win tonight. Can you think you think West Ham squad will be fresh and ready to go Sunday? I believe everything. This must be good for morale. I don't know if I buy the fact that, and I'm not saying Ross said it, but like with these players, winning games, no matter the games, is good for morale. West Ham have just won 2 games in a row on the back of not a fantastic victory against Brentford, and it's all about the squad. It is all about the squad. So, here's chances now. Like with West Ham on 9 points, they, in theory, Moyes could start to mix it up a lot now in the last 3 games. And Moyes is, if you think about the last 3 games in Europa League, with West Ham sitting on 9 points, I'm just trying to work out what we really. I mean, I think to win the group, right? To win the group, one more win probably wins the group, right? But to draw 1 or draw 2 probably still wins that group. Really, realistically, I think it does. So we can start to really mix it up and start to see what we've got in the ranks. Like you've brought Chester on tonight. We can look at Ashby, we can look at Baptiste, we can look at Alessi. We've got players in the ranks that we can start to see and start to mix up the squad a little bit more. So maybe you might see Souček getting the rest that that fans desperately want. But maybe there is something in why Souček has to play. I don't know. But I do know from speaking to people like regular runners, for example, that yes, they have rested if the doctors tell them they need to rest, but equally if they rest when they don't need to rest, things can tighten up and it's not good for them to be doing that. So I just wonder if there's something in that. Who am I, Anton? I'm not some doctor or physio or anything that can tell you that they're facts. I just listen to what people say and I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together and coming up with my own kind of answer. But yeah, for me, I don't mind the fact that Souček is playing. He did, but we'll dissect the game. Let Areola, decent game. Bit worried about him. Johnson, not worried about him. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But he's excitable. He is excitable. But I think that's going to take a little bit of time. I think probably Areola expected to be playing more games than he has already. But I think that will come through time anyway. Johnson, fantastic performance. I thought, honestly, I know he started off the game quite slack and he was giving the ball away a few times, but I'm not going to lie to you, he grew into that game fantastically well. And I really do think we've got a fantastic talent there. It really is exciting to see. And then, this is moving forward into the next Europa League games, especially if Vladimir Coufal doesn't make, the next couple of games or whatever. There's a real shot now for Harrison Ashby to come up and give West Ham a shot. We've got the Carabao Cup coming up against Man City. There's real opportunity here for David Moyes to really start to bed a lot more players through into the first team and really maximise the squad for rotation. Dawson Diop, solid brick walls today, clean sheet. What else can we ask for? Don't really think they put a foot wrong. I think they dealt with Oniachu. Thought he was a good player, but I thought they dealt with him really, really well. Creswell, what can we say? 2 assists today. I mean, the guy is just, he's back. He's back with a vengeance. He's performing to the highest level. And I feel like he's actually putting in kind of number 7, a 7 rating game in and game out. We'll talk about that tomorrow in the player ratings. Moving further up the field, I mean, Declan Rice, what are we going to say? Breaking up play, driving forward, bringing the ball back, last ditch defending. Blessed player, blessed football player, and it's an absolute privilege to watch him. It really, really is, and he just adds so much to the team. Souček, loves sitting in beside him, plays well. Didn't even look tired tonight. Didn't even look tired against Everton. Didn't look tired tonight. Played well. Bowen, look at what we've got in a class player like Jared Bowen. I thought he was fantastic, working the flanks, working up top, doing really well. Big shout out to Yarmolenko. Big shout out to Yarmolenko. I thought he was creative. I thought he was trying stuff tonight. He was really up for it. He was lively. Had a point to prove. I didn't think he had a great game against Vienna. I thought he played well against Vienna, but not fantastic. But this was probably Yarmolenko's best game since coming on as a sub and scoring that winner against Chelsea. This was Yarmolenko's best game for me for a long, long time. So fair play to Yarma for tonight because I thought he had a fantastic game. Vlasic, it's going to take time to bed in. I think he's going to need a bit more game time. I thought he'd done all right. I'm not ripping him to shreds. I definitely think he'd done all right. But listen, at the end of the day, David Moyes made several substitutions. I thought he was going to bring off a few more players than he did earlier on, but he didn't. Noble came on, Fredericks came on, Benrahma came on, Fornals came on, and then Daniel, 19-year-old Daniel Chesters came on as well. So let me jump through the chat and see what everyone is having to say. And then there we are. So Paul Flower, you were saying good win tonight. Can you think West Ham squad will be fresh and ready to go Sunday? I do. Crazy call. Well, I hope so. Some players did look tight. I don't think they did. Crazy call, but hey ho. Getting back to our goal scoring ways. Come on, you irons. We are massive. Trini Hammer, come on, you irons. Doctor, we are massive. Come on. Crazy call. Still can't believe how Moyes has turned our team around in 2 seasons. I hope the pundits keep us under the radar. We just carry on upsetting the league. Would love a cup this season. Absolutely. Could you imagine? Oh, my word. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine? Oh my God, Mandy G. I think one more win sees us top the group. Yeah, where do we start? Moyes and his team full of surprises. Father Snowman, absolutely crazy call. Wait, we are massive. Okay, ready now. Look, legend. Evening, ladies. Evening all from South Australia. 7:35 a.m. on a Friday morning. Did you watch the whole game, Neil from Down Under? Hope you did. Vinny, really enjoyed the game. Anton not here yet. Look, I'm here. Dr. Mandy, yes, basically only if one of the teams wins, all the rest. Mandy, yes, basically only if one of the teams wins all the rest of their games and beat us in goal difference. Other than that, it's impossible. There you go. There you go. Jazza Creswell, my man of the match today. I thought he was fantastic. Lee, hope you're well. All talking to each other. Doctor, I think Bowen has been amazing. He has. Absolutely. Doctor saying we're massive. Mandy G, you're saying you're massive. And Neil saying you're coming back from the stadium, really happy with the performance. And I'm glad you're tuning in. You're all talking to Russie B. Live from the stadium. Daniela, great result, guys. Absolutely. Liam D.A. Johnson, 4 starts, 4 clean sheets. Absolutely. Lee Vasallo, we are massive. I love what Moyes and the backroom staff are doing. Our boys have put 100% in every game. Come on, you Iron. Surely you must know by now what we are. What are we, mate? What are we? You've probably put it down in the chat. Crosshammer, top of the table. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Guys, that big striker was pants. Dale was comfortable with him. Absolutely. Hi. Yes, boys, from Gary, Raymond, and now the main event Sunday. It absolutely is. And they'll roast the spuds on Sunday. Hopefully, we can roast the spuds and have a nice bit of roast beef with it and some Yorkshire puddings as well. Kevin Locke, why is UEFA saying we only +7? Did we have a disallowed goals in the first 2 games? I don't know if is that something that's come up. Mash spuds served on rice. Good connection, Russ. Absolutely. And I realised defence, he still kept a clean sheet and he probably didn't want to come out to collect the ball because he won't win it due to the 6'7" striker, but he did. And he tried, but I'm not digging him out. I'm not. Absolutely. With a side of potato salad. Absolutely. Hammerhead. Then the other blokes in that other channel don't have a clue what football is. What other blokes on what other channel, Hammerhead? Put it in the comments and let us know who you're talking about. Vinay Ariola did enough to put their striker off. Yeah, suppose he did. Dawson was class tonight. He was. He's an absolute machine. I do rate him. I think he's fantastic. Doctor, Bowen and Creswell are so good. Robert Singleton, Dawson man of the match for his goal and several blocks. Loads of blocks. Him and Diop. Both of them are stepping up to the plate, left, right, and centre. Tell you what, bloody Ogbonna and Zuma are looking over their shoulders. But that's what you want, and that's what you need. You need competition in there as well. Gary J, you mean big Craig that a lot of fans started turning on? Yeah, they did. Paul Evans, great team performance. Come on, you Irons. Vinay, I agree. Dawson, man of the match. Freshfielder, hope you are well. Good to see you, mate. Kevin Locke, why are we on +7? I don't have a clue. I can't decide who the man of the match is. We'll join us tomorrow for the player ratings, and you'll hopefully get more of that there. Russ, if you don't chat to us, the boy and I will be salty. Did you see him? Did you go up to him? Gary J, Paul Evans, I feel confident with Ariola. Bowen, man of the match for Mandy. I wonder if Moyes was eyeing up the skyscraper striker. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yarma had a cracking game. He really did, Tyler. Absolutely. Ogbonna against Everton scored. Now Diop scored. Zuma scores on Sunday. Dawson scored today as well. 3-3. We don't score in 7 or 8 games and set pieces, and we have 2 games and 3 goals scored from set pieces. There you go, because we scored 7 in 3 games, Gary. Do you all think Suchek should have been subbed off and rested for Sunday? I think ideally yes, but he looked fine and he finished the game okay. So Touchwood will be okay. It's good to win, not playing the best and resting first team players. Absolutely. Mandy G, Suchek never had a tough game. Yarmolenko's interplay was good tonight from WHU 58. Vinay saying that's Yarmo's game, intelligent interplay. Absolutely. Hammerhead, yes. Russie B. Vlasic showed the ball, didn't shy away, had a good game, getting progressively better. Yeah, absolutely. Taking his time. Bit like Benny, they're very similar. I think once Vlasic knocks ones in, we'll see a different player. Yeah, Hornswazzler. Vlasic needs to relax, in my opinion. It's in him. Just needs ignition like Benrahma did. Absolutely. Gary J, what a massive moment for the boy. Good on him. Listening on the radio, it was great. Thanks, Daniela Stewart. Luke Legend. Feel a bit sorry for Vlasic. Sporadic minutes, and we've seen to expect pie? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Crazy call. Bowen was a bulldozer. Takes no shit. All the players raising their game. We are humongous. You can say that again, Vinay. Moyes knows what he's doing with Vlasic. He does. I really do think he does. And Vlasic said it himself. Mandy G, one more win and Moyes will give a few youngsters more game time. Absolutely. And I think that would be epic. Epic to see that. Gary J, yeah, crazy. Trini, he almost showed some sublime skills and nice touches. Just a pity he lacks pace. Think he has a good game. He did. Ogbonna scored against Everton. There you go. Why am I reading that comment again? Hornswazzler, we grew into the game. Still need to understand just how massive we are on the brink of greatness. Come on, you Irons. Daniela Stewart, Talksport are asking, can we win this? Don't want to get carried away, but things are looking good. But we've got so many. Listen, there's so many big teams we've got to still left. There's so many big games left to play. So we're 3 down, and if you go to the end of the competition, you've got to win 15 games. So in theory, what you can say is 3 down, 12 to go. It's a ridiculous amount of games to expect a team to win. So you never know. We can see what happens. Leave us all. I'm still buzzing from the 3-0 draw at Spurs last season. Come on, you Irons. We're competing with all the clubs in Moyes we trust. Absolutely. Suchek was like a washing machine. It works better when it's used a lot. Yeah, thank you. That's a good way, actually, Mandy. 100%. You've said that. You've said it loads of times, Doctor. Did you see Jose Roma result? Couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. No, I didn't, actually. What was it? Just beat the Spuds now, please. End the perfect 7 days. Absolutely. Devon and Dave, well done, Hammers. 9 points and great to see Chester's. It really was. Troz Dawson's man of the match. Debenham Dave, Europe's so easy, laugh out loud. Chyler was up the armour. He really was. Apache, has there been any other West Ham player made his debut in European competition proper, not in a qualifying game? Interesting point. We need to check that out, and we'll get back to you on that. Actually, what I'll do is I will take a picture of that comment and send that to you know who, and give them see if they can actually find that out for us. George, when we spend under 5 million, we get a proper player. If we spend over 30 million, we seem to get a dud. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Got to give him time. Moyes has said it. Vlasic has said it. Do we read anything to Fredericks coming on instead of Masuaku? Possibly. Possibly. Yep, it's a valid point. Let's smash the Spuds. Tyler Fredericks looked nervous on the left. Yeah, but he's playing out of position. And maybe he's trying something. He can afford to try something. And Vlasic needs to be played in the middle, not out wide left. Did much better tonight compared to Vienna. I do agree with you, Neil, actually. I think he should play through the middle. For Dawson's height, he and a good half good on corners. He is. He's a great run up. Going Sunday, but enjoyed it from the sofa tonight. Yeah, I really wish I was joining you, but I can't. Soho missed, unbelievable to where we were this time 2 years ago. Can't get my head out around it, to be honest. Hans Swarzler, Creswell's deliveries were good, but he got skinned by Ito. Yarmolenko made some poor decisions, but was okay. I don't agree with you on Yarmolenko. I thought Yarmolenko was actually really good. I thought Creswell played all right, but I thought Ito was a clever Japanese player for Genk. I think Dawson's our top Europa scorer, I think. Is he? Is he? Rice has got 2. Antonio has got 1. Dawson's got 2, is he not? I'm not sure. James Bong, great show tonight, Anton, with your dad. We are massive. Thank you very much. I hope you did enjoy it. Sorry for some of the stuff, the losing the streams and stuff like that, but it's just the nature of what happens. Dawson and Diop amazing. Then we have Ogbonna and Zuma. Wow. Hornswaz, a man of the match between Rice and Dawson. Gary J, nice coverage, Anton. Thank you for all the people at West Ham Network for all you do. We all appreciate it. Thank you very much, Gary, for the kind words. I wouldn't mind Ito at our club. I think he could be a decent player. The only issue is he's 28, so I don't know if Moyes would be looking at a player like that at that age. Bowen and Vlasic are 2 of the same. Chester won the ball like 3 or 4 times in 4 minutes. He did, yeah. Fair play to him. When is Kroll free to play? Not for the Tottenham game, unfortunately. But then I don't think he would play anyway. What was his Zagreb score? They got beat by Vienna. So the 3 teams below West Ham are on 3 points. West Ham are on 9. Chester did look good the way he moved around. He did, yeah. Hard-working player. Look, legend. Roma lost 6-1. Wow. Didn't see that. Andy Pepper, Dawson had a great game, an old school defender. Every team needs players like him. No frills, just does everything needed when needed. We get a bargain when he joined. Absolutely. And there you go, 2-1 to Rapid Vienna over Dinamo Zagreb. Chester, so like Noble, his replacement. Don't know. I think there's other players there. I mean, Connor Coventry's still out on loan. We've got quite a lot of good youngsters there to see. But listen, great day out at the office. Look at this picture. I love these pictures. I'm actually contemplating getting them all printed out and putting them into like a montage or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I love them. I really do like them. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see West Ham lining up in the European lineup, you could say, for the picture as well. Look at Decker's there at the front. Happy as anything. Happy as Larry, as they say. And then here, lastly, for you a lot is the group table, Group H, group table. West Ham played 3, won 3, points 9, scored 7, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7. Goal difference is 7. Dinamo Zagreb played 3, won 1, lost 2, points on 3. Rapid Vienna played 3, won 1, lost 2, points on 3. Genk played 3, won 1, lost 2, points on 3. So Zagreb, Vienna, and Genk have all beat each other once, and West Ham have beat them all once. So can't complain at that. Sitting top of the league, take that, get through to the knockout stages. Let's get this done. Let's bed in some of the younger players, give the rest to the first team squad, concentrate in the Premier League, start moving our way up the Premier League. And things are rosy. Touchwood, they keep staying that way. Thank you very much for joining us. Like I said all along, if you are new around here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Absolutely, go and check us out. It really does. Everything that you do does help us out 100%. We have channel membership. If you are interested, you can go ahead and click on the membership button on our channel, and that will take you into the tiers and show you what all our tiers are all about. They're really cool stuff we can offer for you as well. Also, my wife has business, and I've asked her to make me something that's related to West Ham. With Christmas coming up, she's kindly made me this West Ham homemade, handmade, fully handmade Christmas bauble. And as you can see here, it is decorated with West Ham on it. Let me just get through the pictures for you. You can personalize it with your name and have the shirt number, your favorite shirt number, as well, with gold hammers. The whole thing is handmade from my wife. So if you are interested, I will put a link in the chat right now, and you can go across and check it out from her. But anyway, that has been the show for this evening. West Ham won the game. Join us tomorrow for the lunchtime live. Join us tomorrow for the player ratings, and that takes us through Friday. And yeah, stay safe and keep supporting West Ham. Come on, you